me park car ni na nipa ne hu say me park but then my drink na sorry so na me ko me kwa sorry me buy no now we break into the car and lucky for me I had over 10,000 gift cards in my car. Eye jumemu cards and a bedi me wa na was me de call but me we fear. It me de to trunk ni me see no ba me team say fatu trunk ni it me de to a trunk ni which is boot ni right. Me de two mu na me coin or breaking into the car no. I do to me file car ni me shades. But when it comes to shooting it there, Brooklyn mum and last week Obin and a girlfriend it's a current car. Obin and a girlfriend, I don't know what happened. The guy shot the girl or shooting bed twice or three times. Obi and onwa so ku onwa ne ho. Fans obi a or suicidal ideation, which is the be ampese me come hono. Oh, sa niam ni nyina bibi bout so ya framing. Uni be gina phone so on be kasa no one with the importance of living. So no one based on questions I'll be bisa no I be ya no na na pese me ye me ho sa. Because obi start about what that ideation, no, they will make their attempt. Once you have the idea, you want to make the attempt. Or attempt to back on plan and yeah. Or best up another plan and yeah. Or best up another one copy or best like or best successfully finish whatever or best you know.
This Airbnb in Dansoman Estates, Accra, is only $40 a day and offers all the amenities for a comfortable stay. It is also conveniently located 30 minutes away from the airport. We also have 1 and 2 bedroom apartments for long-term rental at Ingleshi, Amamprum, 15 minutes to the Wedge Toll and the West Hills Mall going for 1,500 and 1,000 Ghana cedis only. Call Parry Group on 053-866-3532, 053-866-3532. This is Parry Group of Companies.
DHW 1642 Concord printable intercooler engineer baako 16 daily also worldwide the only internet me kwa America coding komo mene an fame obehwe no screen so your sister baako ai also a social worker mene ba be din komo you ba tie the journey SVTV Africa the obaswa if for listen you ai before me shall say no mo me sponsors say Delight Foods mo UK nyina no ko Afro shop bia na for we ni kire Delight Foods so Delight Foods no omo Delight House Akoko Delight Sobolo Delight Burkina and a Delight Bofruit kama papa omo UK old burgers na de eno na omo nom mo amako rem foforo no ko Afro shop bia na ko na kopebi na to na kama ejuma pasa me kan kire mo say omo hia requesters abogafo mu di sika be fia ma yetwam di ejuma pasa me nka ncha mu say wo project bia wo ye wo Ghana omu hia requesters na che say opese omu si udan ma o tiler painter plumber steel bender electrician carpenter name it ko omu website no www.ejumapa.com and say omu contact number and I'll show you screen so from maybe your project in wo Ghana bia no Ejumapa said you are covered. Omeshe no mayama. Slam technology. Omu ye heavy papa. Sisi ano de bia me preach was insano ejuma. We need the IT hoa. IT courses cyber security and other courses our person or ya for we need slam technologies. Omu obi e wo Ghana ha and asaso na omu obi USA into so America ubetimi adjoin slam technologies ubesua cyber security o Ghana ha se so ubetimi adjoin slam technologies na usua IT ban IT courses for any slam technologies omo contact number and I will show screen so sisi ano ubetimi attract no wa from obesa o join na usua nsa no adwuma bi ban IT for any slam technologies nana ma me mo akwa abokọ de
Nyamia do na also
fantastic. Me sumo ye pa Africa pa.
Africa meto ye. Abi se no nyamia ye nyina akoma so ade aman.
I mean, I am a bisa for I one day one day. That one day no what. Ya can in our binya. Bebacho and I want buy show you so dear. And I bet you craba. Who show me programs to be there?
I me should be.
Yeah, who should be?
Aye.
Okay, I see. Now, oh, the kakra no wash and saying.
Oh, I mean, and it's that sometimes, you know, I not go for name exactly what's going on in other people's lives, and I said, be a omote. It's you know, creating that platform for people to be able to also share the stories. Set a bay almost a bit in yeah, find say, somehow did two and I said, maybe I can, you been your home. So I really, really love the fact that you're having people here to share their stories, like what's your story, and then whatever information out there, people will be able to also, add to the panel, whatever that's going on with them. So, yeah.
I see. Anyway, what about the NTO? Who are from America?
Me were New York, me were Bronx.
Hey, Bronze, dear. Bronze Zongwana.
And yes, Zongo.
Bronze Zongo, dear. Unima Tamame.
I mean, the pa.
Aha, I know Bronze Zongo hima. Inti Bronze. Bronze Wanaba, New York City, man. Okay, what by name to Jenica Crypesi who one in an ama? I mean, who free Ghana, Kwasha America, che. Into story. Share. Now 52 years, Mr. J, or no, 52 years for America. Internet is a one year and you'll be me do me pobia. Be breaking the record.
What do you mean do
Okay, who was America how many years in it?
20 years plus.
20 years plus. Okay, and 20 years, you can do not tell us for no. I'm 20. 20s for no. Okay, Yentio Jenica, I mean, let's get to know you from Ghana. So over 20 years from Ghana. Now busy way in Ghana. You're so free Ghana. Now you're young, you're a young chick. It's story from Ghana. And now busy way. I mean, and Sana Kuyan Bani sounded too quiet. Yentio story.
Me free Ghana ni de na mi so na me wo SS me confront man girls. Me free na mi so na me de ebepie ha na me be pia and they say when so wa wo for wa going to ma definitely also so e be so am waiting me oh do have the sanity.
Okay, it says oh Ghana nyina na unim so wo for into be call America oh.
Let me say
oh, I see. Okay, TNT, I mean, as for America, also now you're young. TNT go do America.
Maybe 200 years. So when say me very young, one thing I've learned, and I said me about I say opa now you're younger. Best thing say so to me for school. So I say, we are younger, and you said you man kwana was a way, and so to me, school said the bear, obey me in the evening when ya be said it to me, I don't want a tray, and who I try to support you. And because school, as in undergrad or college, so na me the my masters, me social work. So like I said, sanity. And you coming here at a younger age in a day. The best thing you have to do if all the necessary requirements me kind of say onim nkata asem ne ade na bibia ye okay metimi aka say was so school eno de ade papa yeah
Enyo bia so no beka just say ni school nti ono so be den
oh anyway ni school ho a enyema bebre wo ha obetimi aye na ejuma ene ade ba me de advice a metimi dia ma obi bia necessary even if we ni school ho kra dia could be because anyesa ejuma obeye ne beye sebio form ejuma ni bia so meaning so obi so beka say form ejuma ya na maye edu baby a ono so edu but then again no o per se wa ba ha ne de ubenya nimdie bi ubenya bibi kra So I say, like I always tell people, and they say, education, right? And I say, well, knowledge, it's something that no one can take away from you, right? And see, yeah, so but so no wako when him now when ya bibi a crim. So I say, you know, yeah, made me advice. I always advise the younger ones. And they say, so uba chrome and kwana usa. Nasa usa mpo. So bakra na wenyi krampona, you can do it. With me school bina wesue bibia. It will be good for you to go back to school. Said the beya also bit me yeah.
Oh, okay. And now no then na see when so as you go school say now person way.
When we be some say me call interview be our Ghana. I share that with other people. Who say Ghana for no? Yeah, no say wa for wa ha na say obedu ha no ma. Omu nyina say kona koye nurse. Nursing school. Nursing school. Because omu hu ne say e honest Ghana wo. Enti no be akoye nursing. Yeah. Me can say me buy no. Na me wa undergrad now. I was a little confused as to what I wanted to do. It's in a minute now school anymore, like human services, because I didn't really know exactly what I wanted to do. It do baby, you know. Nah, me papa, like, you know, he's so rest in peace again. Now I'll say me nurse. And I was like, I mean, what dia me pese many who da. It's you know, even though he wanted me to still do it, I was like, no, it's not for me. You know, this is not what I want to be. Like, I don't want to be a nurse. It's kaya, and I'm saying no. Now am I confused with school? I didn't really know what to do. So I one day be you know, with what I do, I was sorry, and what I used to do when it comes to like talking to people, and then I realized that I think that there's a calling beat when it comes to like being in the social service field. And I say being a human service field, which is being there for people, right? Advocating for people. And I realized, I think that's my calling, right? And you know, that's when I kind of like embark on that journey to be a social worker. And then during my undergrad, I did all I needed to do. I'm saying, no, I have to move forward as well. And I'm a medical career social worker. No.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
The okay and the problem back up yes koye we wa ufo se koye we usu we ni njin we yes koye. One ko ebi mu kra ne omumba nkasakra because of sadi. Ona koye we ni njin ho. Ye ntimi njaye mba mo mu ntu so omo field and ade omani jin so mbe so mo ye. Any problem?
It's hard any mom dear. When you're being forced to do something you don't want to do. Emma adena wo ye no kra wunya enije bia wo. Emma untimi mfa wakoma nyina nhya ade nim. Well, ade be they say you love to do something, right? You're doing something you love and you're getting paid for it. Ade de wo wiase no. Eti say ade a wonim say ade de mani je ho pa me ye nte say wo ya wo yi wakoma mu. Yeah, dear. Obi no de say person nurse ne dear. Who say the nurses that want to be nurses, no, guess what? They're doing it with passion. Like they're not just doing it because of the money, but they're doing it because that's who they want to be, right? Sounds so na ejume biano school biana when say well yeah, you do it any mu no. What the ya dear no ma obi jine chose dia we so any meboa so any. It's you know awofo ne de eno de still cry see na koye we eno mo be we ama. It's not about the money, it's about doing what you love, right, and getting paid for it. So yeah.
Into struggle kakra with the one yan easy one amusi koye nurse so mpe into go see say
you know, it wasn't like it was back and forth. And I decided to do what I wanted because me a confused kaka. It's not going to say, I was like, it is a minya den cry, you know, minya den. The good thing was, minina ne one na me undergrad na me human service, and the classes that I took, right, was actually helping me. Into do baby no me the fa krebe me the fa be. So I say, it's me taking classes in case I'm a diabetic or fahanoma, a beboame, me diabetic or fanswa, a beboame, omo back with some friend liberal arts, right? It's about how you're confused. So you are just in between those classes just to make sure say you get those prerequisites, you know. So even if you want to do nursing, you can. Even if you want to do this, you can. I made a decision, you know, at long last, and I realized what the calling was in terms of who I want to be with a career path. To do that. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. I mean, it wasn't easy at all,
Wow.
because yeah, also baby be saying I also say this is what I want to do. At the end of the day, it's not about them, it's about me. So I say, yes, I decided, just not to to do what I love. Yeah.
And so social worker now, how many years in your was I filled in?
I've been in this field, I would say, it's over 10 years. Over 10 years, over 10 years, because there's stuff that you do right outside us in getting like the education behind it, but there were things that I used to do and sana midinya the right education to really get in that field. Inti ebine say unsa obepe juma as a youth advocate, obepe juma as a case manager, obepe juma as a case manager supervisor, and sana like you can get to. So there were things I was actually doing, not an unquiving as sorry, like I mentioned, there were things that I was doing to help. And then maybe so I realized, oh, that's the calling when it comes to no. So I say it. So yeah.
To the audience who say your friend, your friend.
You maybe I think that you're free because
I see. What's in America take over 20 years in America is saying, the entertainment mindset America there opportunities for udu ube hate sia ubenya cash. They be to ton I need to ton yama say yes. America they got more dollars, man. I got dollars, man. America saying what's in
I had compared to find say maybe you free there. Meet me aka say.
I am compare.
Mommy found two baby home house. I had yeah. Say kind of say I had a land of opportunity, right? I no unya biraha no ma. Denya said denya. Say betro krana denya ubenya boafo. I mean kind of say. Right?
Now one go for bebreni our bronze go for bebreni omo chire omo. Omo free Ghana aba omo chire omo.
Omo betro omo say the time make kind of say. Say your system and it say say I had the government eboa enyema bebre unti da mama fa nesa anything I make say yeah the be compare baby are you free ne dia your government ne ubetimi do ho at because there are a lot of things you can do so ba ho chire wa say we have the shelter system whether or krata na uni krata na said we have the shelter system, right? And we have pantries. Baby, you can actually go to get food and also so go and make kind of sana, right? It's a land of opportunities. So we be doing kwana or kadieno in terms of your media juma maybe dia. It's a lot of opportunity. You come, you grab it, right? But then so na akwaya sa wabesra na wakimwa. There are things you can also do to change the status, right? Of intimate me, I kind of say, just say obre enewa. Say me ka obra. Say ube sorry anopa, ube kwe juma, one kwe juma enyi. So what I say, ube ye juma, it was so provided, it was so maybe you have bills you need to pay. Yen hanen to say utia dainka 2 years advance. Say be a utia even say dine be 1 year meboa. But I had a monthly meboa. So who rent the apartment a monthly. It is a monthly crana. And that's what to fee crampoa. A mortgage as which your mortgage every month. So and nothing I make say it's more of now so obrene de wa. Obrene de ewa. Yes.
Brandon sorry akọ ejuma no ende be bia be sorry akọ ejuma Ghana wiase afa na bia be sorry akọ ejuma wan kọ ejuma be de nti ene de some be sorry akọ ejuma ne de ene de mo ka no ye nyina ye sorry kọ ejuma.
Okay. Mama say another ayubium. On say and I make us had you I had ye now so no eye niema bebre ebi ni say Who's that Ghana no? Me fan say if you are rent as a mammy king, 2 years as a meboa. 2 years as a kakre bi aye beje. Na ya you know, your apartment or whatever.
Sentinel now can I miss men compare no to what somebody men compare no.
Okay, let me say, I mean, comparison in free, but me mom dear, we won't America you, yeah, but ebi obiane senior penalty anyway, and
school now call anything ama kind of like more say more say or year mouth and be anyama be me who say be the opposite oh year now. I want to put it in the way. Ebi obviously school now call anything ama anyama flexible kakra ma onana.
oh yes, I know definitely, yes. When say I am flexible in a way, say with what I have, no one can actually take from me, and it's you know, diame pen me pay juma. When say it's easy to go and apply for a job with you having the requirement that the job needs, you know, for you to get to. But then say and to sa na. Ekoye bibi wo honom ne obe stress obe ye maybe I know like okay no be stress obi sorry ko adwuma but it's not like so wasora no pa Ghana ko adwuma compared to a how wasora no pa ko adwuma the weather no it's something that and none of us say me be adwuma I'm like you ready I even called my sister I'm like madam who adwuma mu anaso when him pacho Upia, Shishawai, also because it is so cold. So it is so cold. And I may say I was in Ghana. I got back like few days ago. It's like, oh my god, like I'm back to this. So Fanisa call holidays for Ghana. Now I'll have you. Maybe I we are back to reality. What did I say? We are back to reality because this is reality. So Breno, the weather, you know, how Ghana, no things are so easy and free, and you know, Hano, it's not like that. So I say it's not like that because Bibi I'll be I mean cause Ghana mrani home rano but a hands so no it you may be an so the Ghana mrano but then it's more flexible. But then I Hano it's be like, you know, have to do it this way, if not is that way, you know, it's more of you know, we're being aligned with saying what's all we know. So I say and then ma Hano
no ni now can no and ninti na mutimu wo ho no tse bibi wo ho se obre ne nyina echi no bibi ka ho nti na sela no ba Ghana no wasa ko back na se bibi wo ho package bi wo kaka wo ana
package na one say that no be ejuma esa we ejuma na we just sika na TV de be ye de was so yeah for me say no I have a foundation, right? I have a nonprofit foundation which we goal on mental health, but then again we do charity series here and there, right? And you know when it's time, like you know it's time like this, I have to come back, you know, work, do what I need to do a program that I always do, which is a mental health gala, and then you know come back home and support the less fortunate and also give people the education about mental health because when you say chrome for an idiot, we are lacking that education when it comes to so I say it me say no and you say oh I said me ba yes I said me ba because I had mete so I say I had mete and I have so na mejuma wo so I say it's a hana mete and I'm a juma and like this is where I live. It's definitely and you say we are buyer no me some because me buy come in back but then again I have to come because me ja bibi wa high was me yen me sound so bad na
me because of bi mu comments or mu make on be complaining and so honey complaining nya na bra fie so on be fie so no complaining anya wanna make you ma me ni omo kasa ni de so honey nya any other na on be fie so be complaining so na utim
and they no cre and I make no it's land of opportunity and nye cry wa hanoma sebio opportunities no de e wa han so and nye cry na
opportunities now
So opportunity sikana doors saying sikana doors who discover fear say more than
and a problem na ye can who this can be fear and I only said but sauti ho na wo spend scan into ho no scan na iska ho.
Oh, I mean, Sika, because who say a lot of us don't have that mentality with Ghana. Who's a baby compare still, like when they come here, especially Uber for fra. Hey, Uber compare we not $20. You have because but call Ghana scheme you say Obi or house Sasiko me fan too because we drew a Ghana. Oh, it was regardless of how the place is, no. Say and I make kind of say we need any other issues with in a buying like you know what I mean. Immigration and I said BB now BBI okay, yeah, right. A cry and I make a lot of opportunities, no. Ubeko school, my papa na waye, so on. You that is a comparison when people do in terms of like, oh, sikana me wake up command and say be so on. But mimi say, me ko Ghana, na se mema obia dia. Sometimes I don't give it in a way so Ghana sike mo me dwen say me wahanam de mani pa no. Eti me ba Ghana na say me to ade a me need for some reason eti me ya me ya. But then me wahana me to I don't really, me who say oh normal. So I say. But then me call Ghana and me times it's me ya me ya. It's me says I me call Ghana. That's I mean say I'm going to spend enough time or what. There are things that I'll metal on our professor me shape yako. Na me shape wo ho no mo dia me ni me to wa. Me shape mo na me dia ko. Na me ni me to wa han.
Aden reason here then aden say no boarding wa na say den.
Minimo. Maybe some who sa de minim. I prefer say me shape niama wa had say me kona ya bo me bo no Ghana. Na ma hwe mu aka aden it sa, but I prefer. Maybe it's because I've been here for a while. I'm kind of used to the style here. I prefer say method na ma shape. E to be Albert talk about shape because Ghana ba go bisa no lesser than what you bought here. But then again, like I said, I'm used to here. I'm used to buying things here. Again, sometimes to so share side corner papa and papa. That's me.
Yeah, be more America one so enyama mfa mo ye. Omatene mu ache. Then officers some of the problems ni be then said they welcome opportunities for na the bobu or boom so still kelepale ubisa no we just only $2,000 call an account ko ni bi I don't see then officer any
Eya ba hanoma eya ye nsusu ntie nkrofo otu kwan a de o esa wo bompa ye sre nyankopon so nyankopon be link you to the right people and no ne number 1 so wo ba ha na wonni akade no na wo de ba na obesre obi na wakemu a won say it's all about whoever or wanna obetu for pa ebia mu wo mu ni bi na we hye obi ebia wo don na ma ware na ebia through aware no won saka ne ansabeka na ene de wa ye ne wo se wo ye na aware no nyina mo understand mo ho na ma ye de na bibia akọ ne se de ebekọ no obi so wo ho no ma obae no no be bo obi asa bi o nipa no ombo bra bia ne dia ne say bia osori bia ogina African markets sometimes they sell and any idea obi wo ane de no obeko honom na that's the kind of people on obehia enti bibi papa bia no on to me ain't funny pencils because these are the people that came to me and this is what they do at the end of the day that's what I'm also going to do yes I'm not obrana ye bibi sa amano enti ni nyina gina ni pa wo ba obesue no and I said the company you keep when you come here Ain't in a seni papa be near fan a seni pano ba to doctor B and Albert to be on your doctor crap, but then again I dream with fear. O to me so on sa now watch your point panel. I'm a so no when your baby papa edwin see. Ain't it a yana a fat nipa babishia again or start us no here. Obe bounce so nipa oba sieno and a nipa on your mobe ebe sanya like whatever they do then I also so be fast so now wait to say na sa niema ni nyina efri ho no it obi oti krom obeka say na ho kire na dey what about how many years ebia Emba wa dream we say was all fa kwan bi so na wo sesa wo starters a wo de wo krom ha no obi wo on dream sa de ne dia ansa no pe bi o sorry a obekọ African market wa kọ no no monsa wo bekọ bia obehu no wo ho no no monsa wa ho eno na aye na brabo nti adwuma bi obekọ bia no ontumi kra entimi keep the job ye be yi nedi sa ma ontimi nya adwuma papa fa bedu eche no na on jinagina baabi na se bi o so sika ana say ojejina baby o na afa akoye bibi nti ya omo kase emu enye no eya na it's more of almost status, right? Almost status because oba we ni papa baby a amoa no. Two, status no class at time, you know, to have this positive mindset and say that this is what I'm going to do for myself no. Eni hosa nti na ye bibi e ho. So but hana they like they be I cancer a lot of opportunity no. So ba I was say, who to me who said, but I way in a damn so. Baby, I'm free no. Ebia, Obian and him baby free. Obian and him the background, meba. Into who to coin, I wouldn't but I ain't tell you to coin. Esanya me ko, na mama bra boy ye, and I say, Menya bibi papa, na me timid ya cock of woman, and I say, me timid ya boy be a me ma me ba be o me yere, and na mi kunu, and na bisa. It is all about, you know, sa ni manina.
Double life na ye boy yeta ene yeta focus pa double life ye ra ho no ye dwin fie se mi si dan se mi ye we double life nti be bia e wo no e na focus no akoye ye wa ha me bisa o.
Oh, I know dear, me dear mechanism, ese obewa han so no wadwen fie ho because unto me free to kwan na ye fa ne se wetu kwan no se obenye japade ni bi wa ha na wenye bi nso wo ho essence enye ha na wo free den a obekọ wachi meboa enti no se wo be wo bi wa
ya no so be ko na chi o hey oh my god senior man back we do for 2 years we can say won share the video here oh or you say padlock ro ni bi wo Ghana padlock padlock on to be into Ghana that's a baby
obi a ne de enti anu mi ntimi be ka se me be ka che obi se onye nia ebeboa no but obi a utumi ko fie no you don't want to do Airbnb all the time, right? You even if enye efie kese bi na obesi anasa obe so obetimi a rent e dan bi ato ho se ebi a mekwa e ho na menya ba bi di meti ato uye den ufri Ghana na wo ba unless ye wo ha kra se den a ye den awofo no mu free baby e no mo bai enti no obepe se ana obenya ne se obekọ fie bi no obenya ba bi di wuti aye den ato na yɛfa ne sɛ we bibi bo de asi bibi ba na akwa na obekọ na woni baabi a wode uti beto a ɛyɛ na ɛno de ɛmoa because untimi mfi aboche na wakọ na de bi akọ peche one crop in the beginning you can do that, right? And quite Airbnb but sometimes people go and they don't want other people to know so ma banti any omo am ko show Airbnb no ma show mfi wa no ma but enkosi da me ebe den sa sika na wo de yesa no e na wo bo ano na wotimi de pe bibi so ye na minim so obi beka se me na me nkosi na mente ho na obi nkofa na obi nye se me stories bebre about my age apade ana so mama nkrofo senior diamond no mo be kọ nipa na amfanye ana ebi beje kwa no mediska no but then again no minister that's what they're going to say but then uhia bibi so wo fie anya say why wadwen say ne wo koda ono wo mamu ntumi na nsi hoda any different so what I say but then wo ebusua enso wo fie say na wadwen ho kaka say bia wo ebusua wo fie yefa ne say wo nnuamma bi ankwala no ebia omunya gina ye papa bia wa abrabom and I say bibia you want to do these things to support them so nti me to me ne de eboa say wo ha no na wo baabi na fie nso so no ubenya baabi a say bia okwa ubenya baabi di wuti ato
obasra ye wo Ghana net saying so also free Ghana kwa nche bia.
Oh, it was amazing. It was awesome. Me buy any day. Ejuma na me buy here. Like I mentioned before, it's like I have this nonprofit in Tino. And yeah, we went to do a back to school on Saturday. Yes, also your widows program, Kuma Fidelity Praise Arena. Yes, also call Kumase High School, Koye mental health talk. I went to the radio stations to make DLFM, make OKFM to do a mental health talk there. It was more of a juma and I'm a buy, and then so no, any so the BGB kakra. So BGB kakra. And mommy, I want to talk a crack. So I say, and my meeting release a lot of things like stress and everything else, oh fear, oh for later say, oh my goodness, we need that at that moment, it's so cool to be here. So it's oh but so and I cannot to our dream because I had no your breath because hey back to reality. So I say
and stress na hono obeye juma ba obenya bibi kakra na obenya sika mo na obenya sika so a challenges wo ho and depression and mami mbisa o since so akoye social worker o food ni bi mbisa o
stress ni de wa ha udim dentia. And I make in the beginning, they say, "You be sorry, you be quite the weather no county." We have a lot of bills. We have a lot of bills. Ubel credit card bills, ubel other things, ubel and yama be bra e was away, right? Now stress and also so they say, if I was I want kwala wofi, no power sorry. Nah, getting kwala ready for school, yeah, also Juma dealing with people, doing all of that stuff, going back home, getting your kids going back home, ube do fear no homework and so no so about so chen kwala na de uria ansa na ube say no aduane nti e ka stress this and niam na e ho na ya bebre so free ba so even dealing with different people at work and you obi na akọ adwuma mo pe wasem. You're dealing with different personalities. You're dealing with people. But you be crowd was our time for no reason. So I say. So these stress related, it comes from these things, from home, from a jumem, from even young so it gives us that stress. Even paying bills near there. Now, as a social worker, and this is what I tell people, right? These are things we need to accept. These are things we have to do in terms to make the day or the life goals, right? It's you need to strategize yourself, right? Well, accept to say this is you. This is what you need to do in order to move on. Mebwa. It's for me, Nadia, I want me to say, hey, this is Mr. Anopa saying what's a me, saying what's a me, me ba saying what's a me. It's me, dear, me to be releasing me stress. And I say, me do fear. I mean, it's okay. Whatever that I've heard, I will do me ain't to me affect me. Me do fear, but this me mindset in you. Me jaria, right? Me jaria. Everything that happened the day, me my dream no sanity. Say everything that I heard the day, everything I did the day in a court. Oh, me so no. That is my mindset. Sana me my imagine because we made you man me I meet with people. I don't really meet with people directly. I have staff. Me do feel quite. Me do fear. Me do fear. The first thing I do is go to my kitchen. Because my kitchen because then I get messy, but my kitchen me pants. Me do kitchen horia. Naza me cut them. I mean, it's okay. Then I take a shower. I mean, so whatever I heard in the day, whatever that's going on, I don't bring that home. What I say? To me, I'm so okay. I'm present. I'm here with my family. Until then again, then I need to do what I need to do because me to be ejuma samun kofi. Esa na me de become a man so. So what I say? I don't do that. It is stress in the we need to strategize ourselves, like I said. We need to find something that you bet me say, okay, this is not going to stress me. Find a good coping skill. And
stress as some okay social life in your boy juma 2 3 4 yanda team no sleep yanda mobi adabi you still in your courses are there especially social life
when I say person be piano ube stress hu de ani je wa ha o oh yes
work home no
mbacho aha eni je wa ha eye day na weekend bia no obi anya outdoor ya obi be ya wedding one year wedding said be be free one mama ye me boa. A house where ye any dear. Say enye if muda ho and I say Nipan Craig Ghana na bibia. Yeah, baby, you know, it end up being, you know, people dancing and you know doing all of that stuff. And yeah, no pay. There are pubs here you can go. To say bia Friday nights, Monday night, Tuesday nights. There said yeah to Ghana and sanity. Right? It is a we obia na wo di adwuma chechire wo kon ho say wo di de bia be adwuma dia. That's when the stress come in. But then when him say, oh, you need to have time for yourself. Maybe a Wednesday, you want to go have fun, not because have fun, no kokono monsao. You can just go sit somewhere and treat yourself. Get some dinner which you didn't make, and then eat. Eat good food. We are sorry, cool baby. Ain't you more mukase stress na juma na wona wo pe. So I say, ya wona wo pe. And I would choose a juma never omo ye living ni say. Obi wa onim say obeba obi e bibia otimi request a day off ahead of time no waba ba be che wa wotimi kra tena fie wotimi atena wa wo fie na wa bonyom na wasa e to bia lumba nyumi mitimi dia sa maje many so you can do that as well, but then ye na yama ejuma na cheche ye kon. So yama ejuma na cheche ye kon na ema ye pesika because of enyeman so ye de si ye ni so ebi so na mo bills ntino one way you so na when your bills bebre until then you have to pay until that's our 9 to 5 and I say Monday through Friday ejuma and so until then weekend let's also pay before for and they count because the responsibilities are awesome. But then again
so the how can I say more lackpay movement lackpay on release on person sika krebi be konsa yempien cost na hanin siwe we no okipi adolescent it's so be cannot your home so any dey say work home yendi fufuo work home fufuo nko say fear
and that's all no so no an appeal because then I make it's a choice. It's a choice because sometimes you need the social life. You need that. Not to meet people and do bad stuff, but you need to go out there and look, like observe, like just seeing people cry to me ma when need it. So it is also any panel there when you be now person obey you sika so why we there. Sika there beto ye. So also na sika ni be wako.
Yen networking ye mu bebre no yen pesa de ne ye. Ese yen Ghana phone bi no yen nim sa de ne ye. Networking say obe pia na obe ko baby out mu say hankrofo we ebia oba ko hang out to baby a obetimi network and na bibisa na eboa say the kind of people who meet and then places are obetimi making some friends be contacts be near there no eno so hey
eboa networking e dey eboa pa because that's when you get more resources and help you if you need anything. And you know, na Ghana phone cry I qua networking ni bebre no wo ho de but and to say like what call yen fan the same
father yes
yeah die mu kwa no mo de omo pe but
with other people.
Yes, it's good to go out there to say, yeah, there are galas, there are program people do. Ghana phone Ghana phone right? It's good to go out there and network. So obi ye be a uni man I say you maybe sometimes in Juman money and yeah maybe it's me and yeah maybe right and then you can take people along and when you take them that's when you can do a lot of networking. Now it's meaning more resource for yourself. It's and yeah because yeah the all time for networking na. Papa mapeya memapeya sanumia sa but then if it's more like last year I did receive a president's award from Joe Biden at Ofrisono because there was a program about domestic violence, right? And I got nominated by a CNN 3G Media Awards and it was amazing. It's not Ghana film. So yes, and these are things I love to go, or like places I love to go and things I love to do. Me who Ghana for a buy is more like it's wavy, but it was more of people in the UN, and people that Nigeria for womb, Jamaica for womb, Qatar for womb, Abroad for womb, you know? And we did that networking, because it got to a point that we didn't just eat. We went around, talking to people. This is what I do. This is me. If you want to support this, yes. But then, num ya yen buru ya yen fahin ko ya yen ko na oba we hu ofo bema we minya na sa niema na ntina ya me advice say omu hu bibia like bibi sa na omu take that opportunity to go out there and do real networking.
Yen penny for who baby say if you are seeing her obi ni ma obi che why na echo so we pay IT who de wonye so we pay support. Slam Technology say your number one partner. Your office will US in here, your office will Ghana so ye, your numbers ni kuhono. So we should share IT classes, we share career coaching, we share support for business cybersecurity. Friend, na your partner. Yaba see wow. Slam Technologies, transformation with excellence. Phrases ya baby biara me
like real networking. So because unim da obe hia sa emwa ne free nipa kone honom.
Okay, yambra to I mean ana ebi mu de almost say America de ho de ehu pa etiotuo hyemu onye safe ni ade ba Mr. T ba ekupali ba nansen ai me hu say bro mi sa bronze mi sa o sisi ai mate say sa nyama unu nyina aba form yes me ni guy bibi kasa or say me name so share sa interview now or say bronze no on the car no park or say the door is open or try to say the door is open that because oh yeah there Queens go kanma we ba na ye be pie glass ni asesa into no park car no actually the door is open or ba no obi dem obi dan the car no chale sisi I want to say Trump buy you know say or maybe say bronze so
Bronx there COVID buy and yeah worse. And yes, shooting per se, but it was more of breaking into people's cars. Medium breaking into my car name. Oh, yeah, they actually did during the COVID. Mikoja obi and Mikoja no me pie buy no me park car ni na ni pane who say me park it, but then my drink na sorry so na miko me kwa sorry me buy no now we break into the car and lucky for me I had over 10,000 gift cards in my car. Eye jumemu cards and a bedi me wa na was me de call but me we fear. It me de to trunk ni me see no dey ba me team say fatu trunk ni. It me de to a trunk ni which is boot ni right. Me de two mu na me coin or breaking into the car no. Ade o me fire or car ni me shades. And of fire I think that was it. Or fire na maybe son or some fire. No, tutu nyama to see so benye sika ba wenya. Sometimes who use su cars be or honoma or many ebahon because during COVID no na ejume mu ni they lay people off and stuff like that. So much why shikakra. And it's all park o kan kwana and ye baby aye we dia ombeba be tutu mu niema. But no nanchen, me so almost started to Kia cars to say. They were breaking into Kia cars, Hondas. They were breaking into Toyota, like car they would just break into it. Got to a point that it was on TikTok on how to break into a Kia car, like a Kia car, how big break it was on TikTok. They were showing people how to do it and stuff. But I think for a while now, it hasn't been that bad. I mean, say any stories, yeah. But when it comes to shooting it, yeah, Brooklyn, mom, and last week. Obin and a girlfriend, it's a current car. Obin and a girlfriend, I don't know what happened. The guy shot the girl or shooting bed twice or three times. Brooklyn dear, shooting 70 dear. I don't know the story as to what really happened, but or shoot two girl no like 3 times. Or we no so no that form. So by Brooklyn dear, shooting dear but see a crime rate in the Bronx nankasano it comes to shooting it form but breaking into cars in the crown it's not too crazy like that. You said any panic car in the no crab anymore beer on the car or your taxi driver unlocking the car or say me lock you man lock you they will come in it's almost so bad or trot to us I said the car is already open into no bad
The door is open. Feel at home. I get better.
Into I don't know there, boy, because money panel and because usually almost I did taxi drivers pa because Obege was a taxi driver and they like to leave.
Ice rates by any idea. Some wire quiet. Sanyama winya, Sankophone, be brain, Johnny. Anna San and say by a chrome to say.
Me mom dear, me buy any more the Bronx and Ankasa the men don't say BB too crazy to say other states. Menti BB too crazy about it. I say Chroma Yedimum. I did, but then I made them in say because of weather, no, because it's been very cold recently. So now me them doing this, but it's not too crazy like that. But how you call me now? What I realized and so say in Kuala they are trying to ask kids at school, like come and verify, say to say yeah, so we have kids in school are almost parents are not documented and stuff like that. That's what I've heard. But no, my money school there is not there yet, so I can't really tell or say much about it because yeah, that experience. And I say, we'll be reaching out for that. And I've been in my phone by now. Okay, better to be but what it is, and they say even with cases that are coming in, no, it's more lesser right now because people don't want people to come to their homes because of ABR. They are undocumented and they don't want any problems.
Okay. Before major or crowd, me person come touch it on Wejumano, but next time about Obama a brief. This mental health idea or failed in our one. Can we check a cra? Your problems here, then a course, then is your bed who said me will problem be those things. Because I am who be social media. Me and Kasami who be social media. Say way no. Me who am it say hello. Me who be more. Me who say no way no. Bili saka bili dey inside. Me hu nyama bebre bi omo abrochi ni bi ni nyama bi omo ye ni kasa ni. Bi say no. You know the cables touch. Negative no positive and a positive na ba negative. Me hu. Me ti bi bisa.
Mental health no they are very broad. They are very broad and mekana wo yen you be free mudim. Sometimes we have traumatic events that have happened in the past. It could be say BBSC will fear yedieni and I son yedieni and then it has become something that have an effect on us, right? Into abroad. Now me no say now kind I will just give a little because me call into details if you had many time and can be brave. The mechanic say okay, we are singing Obia was some type of diagnosis, Obia was some type of something. But the fact that won't call me and diagnose one and I say, oh dear one, to me coping with it, no, doesn't mean say untino unibibia. Yeah, well, they can't even cope with it. And those are the people that need that good coping mechanisms. And as they need good interventions to help them cope with what they have. Yeah, will be. Ye kromu for ye nyai say na obi na ye me before na ye me na we na ye me na we na ye me no and not yen focus on what this is you and this is the problem you have. We have to come in agreement with accepting what you have. Obia DJ nyame okra obi obia obi
obia look a crowd my lonely
minka I just say yeah I guess really no
obia na lo obo obi say the bufu kaka obi wa say the bufu na lo ni ba uni mi ma bodam wa bodam
imagine I don't best say who say mental health and just wa bodam and just them patch or wa bodam and just say ebia and just wa bodam my memo example so obi wo hwa oye aprapra obi wo hɔ no ma ade to ha no ma oba na obi de nsa aka oni say obi de nsa aka obi wo hɔ no so so a ne de ye sisi ana ne buofu sisi aso wa okay with the mood swings right obi wo on so due to that diagnosis our warning to one or low self-esteem and baby aye free ni there low self-esteem ni there wo hɔ pa o they feel like they're not worth it. They feel like they don't have that self-love. Nobody loves them. Just because of an event that happened when they were young, all the way to baby omeni. To me, they make that in terms of mental health, they say Muma engine to say we all have it. Whether we are doing we all have it. But ebia na wo de no, wutumi cope with it and saying could do baby as a unhia moa bebre. Esan say bia we hu ano ntem to wo good coping mechanism bia. Wutumi de so anon kakran na say wo ne bia wo ya etumi eboa. Na yen accept it, na yen work it towards it. Esan say ahano we have all that resources, you know, in terms of saying that yemi, you know, nipa. Sometimes we all need people to talk to. So it's you know, ebanesana and just say like you know, just a nipa biana say yehuwa, you know, the labeling, the stigma, sanya maniema, and no name mwa yen. Intina de biana yet was a one eye worse. Na kwako ye nyama bebre no abeso camera si no so. Now or didn't cross at them. No or yes say. No or yes say because why accept it all was idea no. And when you only papa baby answer uncle tuno for and I could do that point out no abeso camera a scene so then you okay canning no beg yet the obey bia not okay kake can send biasa. Intimate so ebiana would new baby but sometimes when you feel like uneasy, when you feel like, oh my God, you know, the world is coming to an end, like Bibi Sana, but your pill be professional and you are down for. And yet what professional be now nanin kawasam na untumi mo. Now catch your down for crebedre check no one side the one in them. So I say on one side the one in them because you have to have someone.
Also camera brebe no ni mo also camera brebe na omo betu omo bar upgrade the bar na gbegbegbegbegbegbegbegbe ono fi say obi so ye bibia ma on
But I mean kind of sound and you'll be on also camera and you
me say ebi mo say ebi mo men ka so bia ebi mo ko na nsam bia omo keka ne ade na otu say we no o ka gbegbegbegbe de bia obeba na odi nkofo atem na oni we china bia obi story obi aye say de gbegbe e bebre na ya lo
but you mean kind of say baby na alone na obi abeka say be the odo but
yanka so obi a me see bebre na
obi wo hwa obi wo hwa say ba ono so that the coping mechanism a wafa no but enye the wafa no so full so obetimi dey release it, like whatever that's going on no ne die no but eno so enye so ba be gina on we didi atem so it will be good saying yeah obey in a good way so obi wo so camera or the obi gina so kind positive in yamanko obi wo so camera obeka bibia ebe nkrahye obeka bibia obi so bia ne die no dey go to no felisa men so camera na me ntufo obi wo ho a felisa men so camera na me fanye bibi papa so but I knew obi a omudidi atem no and I say you know because I'm not going to put it that way because I've seen a lot of people do that just to you know respond to other people's video on what they said about them but I mean can't say no said you no it be almost some way of doing those things no but then no obi wo ho to so abeso camera but to show nipa now to say oh my God this person needs someone to talk to so obi wo ho wow to was oh like asam no kind see so okay who baby or like I didn't put free one for so oh my God this person needs that help and I'm not here to mention any names but I know that we've seen a lot of videos
NFA no unim NFA non-fa NFA unim non-fa oblo non-fa NFA no oblo so oblo NFA asemo it's about sa ye wondro bi ese no mo because ebi mo ese na onfa na duro on fan ne dro ye mu den dro so ba o skip indro no nti on fan ne dro ye nti obasa na NFA nko a ana no count
so cow but baby say no I usually like to do it the natural way because indro no that's so for life see sometimes I like to do it the natural way where you know you can talk to someone and what you do like I said there are things you can actually do to overcome but ebe so be take akra so ebi to say my mema example to say obi a or type pen hu twitwa because that's how they want to feel pain on say obi pen hu twitwa no oni pasa no oboa no ebi ice in like bibi koso na man flashback no person man ice no they turn home because they want to feel pain and so the ice ne turn inside who's a worker so far ice crack to skin who says show like who feel say adi yon a mouth that pain he says all the blade make you try no yeah man ice the torso and I tie rubber band rubber band no maybe or their button or their but just to feel that pain. So these are things you can do in terms of what you trying to wana ne hunyina ye basana ebia dako ye ba na ebia ya auntie asem papa na ne blood be new. No, we try to do things step by step. Obi will hold or suffer from depression usually no journaling, right? Ebia ontro ebia ni day there cause so there ba ni team be ontro be on tro because on a dream when I make church or and I'm talking to someone. So it's I don't know yet because maybe when it comes to medications, now I'm not really a big fan of giving people medication to help because once you're on that medication, you're gonna be on for life. That medication is gonna tell you what to do and what not to do. What I say? It's not one fat, not koye bibi foforo. Ain't you know? Uber try so Uber warm a natural way on steps and things they need to do, like coping skills, pretty much. And yeah, mom bit me dia yeah, a bit to me a to be more stable up here.
Oh.
So I tell you, and no money.
Phone so on the back as Anquan, or bet me a manipa na okay, phone so now on the
It
back.
could be, it could be in person, it could be on Zoom, it could be on phone. When you need kasa, you know, be fans or be or war suicidal ideation, which is the be person come hono. Oh, it's a near money and be about to so yeah framing. When be na phone so on the back kasa, no one man with the importance of living. So no one based on questions I'll be son no one be ya no na person me me hosa. Because obi start about what that ideation, no, they will make their attempt. Once you have the idea, you want to make the attempt. Or attempt it by plan and yeah. Or best another plan and yeah. Or best another one copy or best like or best successfully finish whatever or best you know. It's you know, like I said, no medication, no dear, yeah. As a yeah, stream, no dear, of course. You need to be on medication. But starting kitten, dear, kaka sa obi or relaxation, meditation, one for your yoga, obi or not wanna din or meditate. These are good coping skills are like if they feel like, oh my God, you know, the world is coming to an end, they want to be there for a while and do this meditation just to help them at that moment with what they're going through. So, it's a new one than say, you know, like a drone, one coffee. I don't know, man coffee. The one who said they are part of that. That medication is part of their life. It's one coffee. So the body is actually doing whatever on based on that medication. It is that one coffee at 10 now, bet me to say, no, at Tequadia. Then you are better now or best soccer we see this is then the wake cannon same be as okay can one know the DB at we no most of calm no was back no patch. So
Oh no, 720.
yeah, no was back no patch.
Nti ebi mu skip a drone na bem sa no mbekeka later no san kwa o san realize no enu no.
So later no about video no so then social media video no right two bones I did say this I know people want catch you two bones one was so no so I be to them kind na mo fan me na ebi enter sa no I find another way maybe back door no I call partner panacho. It is all about, you know, depending on those medications. So if you're going through anything and you feel like, you know, your world is, it could be anything, financial problems, you know, it could be anything at this moment. I'll be to me go through. Don't think say ending your life will solve it all. And I said, Bibisa, you need to seek for, you know, the right people and then have these conversations with them and let them help you on how to cope with at the corner will go through. And you're easy. Trust me. And you're easy. There are a lot of things happening in the world. There are a lot of things going. Trying to cry her immigration problems here, cause people are scared, right? Because they're scared of, you know, being deported and all of that stuff. They are going through it. So I quite a traumatic event for them right now. Almost through. It's only pasano. And then I'll be. And so to me corner and the casa, you know, any fears and it be crampwa. Not it's for the best, right? It's not for the best. But then it's putting these fears in them. Abonting kromun to minko. Abonting to go buy food. Omun to minko. So it's good to seek professional help. So to seek professional help and see the way forward.
And one no next time no baba na yakọ more into way but the wa kana enena na eye Nana mama da say so ba me show. So I mean, next time you know beba biom or more best or more shout out to social media handles here then. Or more best or more reach out near there na.
Okay. Make so upeso reach out definitely ubetimi ako your website www.akonobafoundation.org na wako na whatever, just contact us there. You can also reach out or number there na mede uko every information is there on the website. But your social media handle Instagram Akonoba Foundation, all the social media handles are Akonoba Foundation. But me personally there, if you want to reach out directly, so I Nanama Akonoba you just type in that name. Social media handle, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, is everywhere. You can just go and then just send a message. And I say, if you need to talk to me, you feel like, oh my God, your world is coming to an end. And I said, BB, I just reach out and then we can have conversations. I don't mind. It's a nonprofit and we'll talk more about ways and how to really get you back on your feet. Na no. Mefa kwenya we so ada the Akonoba Foundation team no omo US and Ghana dear I prophet no why boa or Fidelity Praise Arena Wablikuma. I want to say thank you and the crew in the church as well for making this amazing nonprofit. So na your US team non so no because Bobo din ade but mami Bobo bi din Esther Bamensa and Linda Ejakwa on friends and TikTok friend Osikeni Dofo Sansona and Mami crew no more han because me Bobo din Mary Zamansky Nyaminia Prince Mabusia Fonina so mo time echi movement way no Nyankopon onsure mo pa nti me da wa say DJ Nyame say and then so once mama queen no because enyowa nkebia and the meeting be gina hand be jimeni be kebia fine many Japan, and I want to thank you so much for giving me that opportunity.
Okay, nice one. But that's all about me show. So all the best. We see you straight from America, New York City, man. New York City. On daily also worldwide, on the internet. So about me show this to be my numbers now show screen so. But me I was happy and as I send me voice note say, yeah, me best me about show this to be but frame me dem customer service no calls na nyejuma. O frame me there. And they sorry, mo fan me. But did your voice note and I say WhatsApp message. Then we go talk fast. Madam I say, some share Madam production team I say. Subscribe to your channel for more.
Living in Ghana, abroad, a first timer visiting Ghana, or a company wondering where to get quality service providers in Ghana for any job? Then Ejumapa On Demand Services is here to assist you. Ejumapa On Demand Services connect requesters and service providers such as masons, plumbers, electricians, auto repairers, home and office cleaners, trash collectors, rent agents, spa attendants, roofers, beauticians, teachers, CCTV installers, and all artisans on one platform. Yes, one platform. Trust Ejumapa On Demand Services to sort you out any day, anywhere, and at any time. To download the app, please visit the App Store and Play Store or visit our website www.ejumapa.com.
She has a plan, a secret mission filled by gratitude and affection. She chooses her mother's favorite breakfast. Delight Foods, House Sakoko, a harmonious blend of flavors crafted with care and devotion. The taste of tradition and comfort. In that moment, their connection deepens, a bond strengthened by a shared experience. Delight Foods, House Coco, a delicious breakfast made with care and love in just 2 minutes.
Hi there, my name is Calibos, the only boss with one S. Happy new month to all of you. Welcome to a month of new possibilities. Know why life has been made so easy? It's because of TapTapSend. People, TapTapSend is here to make your life easy if you want to transfer money to Ghana. If you want to transfer from USA, if you want to transfer from UK, Europe, Canada, a lot of places all to Ghana. And guess what? When it comes to Ghana, there's no e-levy charge. So, what are you waiting for? Download Send on Google Play Store and App Store and be ready for exciting offers coming your way each time, every time on Send.
Send. Send more, spend less.